Hey, howdy, hey everybody, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. And we're still here in the Camp McCarran concourse because if we look at our Pip-Boy, we have the quest, the Whitewash, still up. So let's go ahead and click that. We also will be dealing with Contreras, so if this quest tries to take us out of this area, we'll just go pick that quest up instead. But it looks to be over here. Corporal White's journal. Okay. Is there anything else? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and deal with Contreras, I think, today. And you might be asking yourself, who is Contreras and where is he? And if we just continue all the way down here, I believe the first guy we talked to, Shu, or the Boyd, Lieutenant Boyd maybe, she pointed us in the direction of Contreras, but it's just down here all the way at the bottom of this airport ramp through this one unbarred door. So you might be deterred if you see that just coming down. Alright, and let me go into the Pip-Boy light on for some light. Here is Contreras.
You look like someone in need of a reliable supplier.
Got anything for sale?
Take your pick.
And looking here, he has a nice assortment of sniper rifles. You know, they probably get better stuff from the gun runners anyway, but he does sell Combat Armor Mark II, which is pretty nice to find at a vendor, not gonna lie. Just not my personal favorite. And he does sell quite a bit of 12.7 millimeters, so pretty big incentive to come and check him out. Just like the Great Cons, they have a surplus of 4570, which we need to... I can't remember, I don't think we've checked that out on camera yet. I know I did it off camera, so... yeah. If you need some 12.7, here it is. And, exiting our barter dialogue or interface, what kind of supplies did you have in mind?
Are you implying I have some kind of secret under-the-table stash I only offer to certain clients? Because that could get a man in trouble.
Yeah, with speech of 50, I can be pretty resourceful. Perhaps we could work out a deal.
Now you're talking my language. I do have an expanded inventory for people I can trust. If you're willing to do a little legwork for me, I could give you access to my stash, and at a discount. Many of these items aren't available in the N.C.R, and you'll be hard-pressed to find them at a better price anywhere else.
Alright, sounds good to me. What do you need done?
Well, I can't exactly go wandering off the base whenever I want, you know. They're already suspicious. I can hear the MPs now. Gee, Contreras, I didn't know you had so many friends in the gun runners. Speaking of which, guess your first stop. You're just passing a little note to a man named Isaac for me. I want to know which girl he likes.
Alright, do it.
Great, let me know what he says. They're almost a straight shot north from here, up past the sharecroppers.
Oh, here is Isaac.
Morning.
Right here, luckily.
Can I help you?
Contreras sent me. McCarran needs a lot more guns. Ammo as well.
Shit, is he serious? A 25% increase in weapons is doable, but a 50% increase in ammunition is nuts. Just don't have the supplies on hand to meet that kind of demand for new weapons.
And yeah, there's speech 80, barter 80, and then if you ask him to help him out with supplies, I believe you need to give him like 100 scrap metal. It's a lot, and it's a resource I don't really want to give out. I did on the Xbox version, that's how I found out the hard way, but I didn't feel like reloading, and I definitely did not have speech or barter of 80 at that time. But now that we do, I think we're going to go ahead and just choose the speech 80, and let him know, hey, gun hunters are skilled enough to refurbish weapons like new, right? You're overthinking this, pal.
You're right. I suppose we could refurbish used and damaged weapons to fill the order. They'll be in like-new condition, and then we can use our loader to make fresh ammo from spent brass. We'll have to wait a few days for gunpowder, but this might just work out. Tell Contreras the extra guns and ammo will be in the next shipment.
Oh, and I was just stopping by McCarran here to pick up some caravan cards for a caravan deck coming up here, but McCarran needs regular shipment of Brava meat and spices for the mess hall. Is still an available speech option, so I'm not sure if maybe you can't give the Vault 22 and the Fits thing into him, because maybe they're glitched out in some sort of way. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and click this with Blake here at the Crimson Caravan Company, of course, by Freeside. And I guess we'll go back and see what happens with the cook. Alright, so making it back to the kitchen here, this guy's moonwalking and clipping through, but that's fine. The unofficial patch should be able to handle that, I hope. But, reporting to the chef here, William Farber.
Howdy, looking for chow?
And yeah, so all of a sudden now I can be like, yeah, the Crimson Caravan agreed to trade meat and spices for vegetables and water.
That should help balance our stock of food more reasonably and save us a ton of caps. Good work.
Speaking to Angela Williams here, I've never done that before, but Dr. Hilden's a fraud. He's been taking her work and been, you know, getting credit for it. So I never knew that. I'm so sorry, Angela. Let's go ahead and go back to Contreras, though. Contreras
So you're back.
Isaac said they'll have the extra guns and ammo in the next shipment.
Very professional. I like that. Maybe you can handle something bigger.
Alright, that's it. A few caps and another errand. But no, I think, alright, what's the job?
Great. The Crimson Caravan has something ready for me. Look for Blake and let him know you're picking up Contreras' medical supplies.
Alright, sounds simple enough. I'll go right on.
Thanks. Don't come back until you have it. Crimson Caravan is just northeast of the Gunrunners. Blake's usually in the main office.
Yeah, I had no idea we were going to be going to Blake, so that's my bad. And back here at the Crimson Caravan, not quite sure why he says Blake is in the main office when he's right here.
Hey there. You looking to buy or sell?
Contreras actually sent me some medical supplies.
Here you go. Let him know he needs to make another payment if he wants more of this stuff.
Alright. Is there something special about these supplies, though?
Well, painkillers are easy to come by, but it isn't easy finding iodine, allergy meds, and a few of these other items. Why do you ask?
And we are met with two options here, either science or medicine of 25. I'm going to go with science, though, and say combining those chemicals with chemical cleaners would yield strong chems.
Really? Huh. Never thought of that. The Crimson Caravan isn't really in the drug business.
Alright, and walking upstairs here, and oh. As I was saying, as I try to speed past him, I'm kind of curious about what this guy's about now. Hearing from Blake, you know, getting those chems and realizing they could be used to make even, you know, some high-power chems. So let's go ahead and see his N.C.R. supply database history. Alright, and we are in. So, download weapons manifest. Alright. Kit McCarran's weapon manifest. 50 hunting rifles, 28 in use, 10 in repair, 8 in storage. 50 assault rifles, 25 in use, 6 in repair, 12 in storage. 20 battle rifles, we haven't even seen that yet. 10 in use, 2 in repair, 5 in storage. So yeah, not very common in the N.C.R., I guess. But down here, increased gunrunner's weapon shipment and modified manifest to make these numbers match the earlier totals. Boyd is getting too suspicious. Okay. That's a little out of a message to have on there, right? So it's obvious he's funneling weapons and such elsewhere, not actually here at McCarran, and is trying to cover his tracks by hiring the gunrunners to increase production to actually have these weapons now. So kind of weird, kind of odd, right? But I guess we'll speak to him again and see what he's got to say now that we've got his medical shipment.
So you're back.
Yeah. Hey, these medical supplies look like chem ingredients, though.
Really? I never noticed that. I'm just following orders here, moving supplies as needed.
Yeah, you're lying, man. If you're moving drugs, I'm gonna have to report you.
Whoa there, kiddo. No need to blow things out of proportion. I'm just selling certain ingredients on the side, not chems. Besides, it's not like drugs are a big deal. Alcohol is just as bad, yet it is perfectly legal in the N.C.R. I'm just a businessman doing business.
Yeah, I agree about the alcohol. Oh, what? He had muted audio there like Veronica did. But yeah, here are the medical supplies from Blake.
See, you're practically stealing caps from me. This work is so easy. There's one more job. It's a little more complicated, but I think you're up to it. I need to get some stuff sorted around. It'll take me a day or two, so just stop back in a few days.
Alright, see you later then. Actually, I want to go ahead and buy all of his really good ammo, because I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. Because you can turn him into Lieutenant Boyd with all the evidence we have now and get him put in jail, but I don't know about that. And look at that, a star bottle cap, cool. We have a ton, we have like over 50 at this point, so we really need to do that quest. But yeah, I'm just going to buy his ammo real quick. But yes, Contreras told us to come back later, so I'm going to go ahead and go and sleep for about 26 hours at the Good Spring Source, just so we can, you know, have somewhere to fill up our water once we wake up, and hopefully there's some geckos there that we can actually use for some steak. Oh, and we level up. Nice. Alright, and I think for level 41, we're getting everything up to 60, and then just getting sneak all the way up to 64 for now. And that's going to be it. I will see you guys after we've slept for a day here at Good Springs, back at McCarran. Alright, so it's been about a little over a day. Let's go ahead and speak with Contreras here. Now I gotta turn my light back on.
So you're back.
And yeah, I'm ready for the next task.
All right. I need you to pass something off to a merchant. The guy's name is Price. The exchange goes down at Miguel's pawn shop in Westside. This next bit is very important. He's paranoid, maybe a little schizo. You have to identify yourself with a passcode or he'll shoot you right there. Just tell him you're looking for some betting advice. Then he'll say the surest move is to bet on the house.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Be sure you do. If you get this last job done, full access to my stash. At a discount even, just because I like you. Get moving, watch out for raiders, and do not lose that package. Good luck.
And alright, so we've got some medical supplies to pass off here, so let's go ahead and go to Westside. We haven't really been there before, so it'll be our first time on camera actually going inside. And here we are at the Miguel's pawn shop. It does have some pretty cool texture. I'm not sure if that's the retexture mod I have, but that is really nice. Good on whoever made that. Really cool. But entering here, we can look around.
Have you seen that tower on the strip all lit up? You can see it for miles.
Let's go ahead and
if you're
talk to
down on your
Miguel.
luck and need some caps, I buy just about anything. Of course, I've also got plenty of things for sale, too.
And yeah, show me what you have for sale.
Of course.
Yeah, I've never used Miguel here as a vendor before, but he does have some cool stuff, like cowboy repeaters and 44 Magnum. Pretty cool. Nothing exciting on the ammo front, though. That's really my only complaint. Pretty cool otherwise, though, like a Zap Glove. I don't think I've even seen a vendor have that before, so nice. But let's go ahead and talk to this interesting-looking fellow Keller here.
What do you want?
And yeah, have you seen a guy named Price around?
We work together. I'm handling his deliveries for the moment while he handles a business opportunity that came up.
Well, I'm looking for some betting advice.
What? Look, do you have something to drop off or not?
And yeah, no, that's not quite the passphrase now, is it? So we've got a variety of options. Don't click the perception when it's bugged to always fail, even if you pass it. But yeah, just never mind.
Crazy wastelander.
So I'm going to go ahead and report that to Contreras now. Alright, and we've made it back.
So you're back.
And yeah, some other guy replaced Price, and he definitely did not know that password.
Ah, shit. I'm guessing he got caught by the N.C.R. You need to kill that guy now that he's seen you. Last thing we need is some investigator tracking you down. Get it done, and I think we can settle accounts, so to speak.
Right, and we're back here in Miguel's pawn shop with Christine's COS science rifle. I would dismiss my companions via the gunner's dismissal terminal by the kiosk. Very important, I'll adjust why when they come back. But also, they do have a chance of getting aggressive to the enemy in that split second that combat may initiate. Oh, no, he's getting out. But yeah, we want a silenced weapon or melee. It works fine, but make sure we're hidden, and we should be fine just to do this. Again, I really don't condone doing this. I just haven't ever gotten Contreras' expanded inventory, and it's something I really want to explore this time, so... And yeah, it looks like it did work. Nice. Miguel doesn't really seem to care. In fact, he's happy he has his chair back, it seems.
Watch out for fiends.
Nice picking up a trail carbine, though. That's always good to find. Sorry about the mess, Miguel. And I made a point to bring up how I dismissed companions via the kiosk terminal gun owners because of Veronica here.
You can't help but notice that the Brotherhood barely exists to these people out here. We're like an urban myth, no real presence on the outside. We just don't adapt like we should. Used to be that all you needed to get your way was a suit of power armor and a laser rifle. Now, people are armed and organized. They're not afraid. But we still stick to our old approach because it's all we know.
And yeah, power armor and laser rifles are still effective.
Yeah, but only if you've got bodies to fill the suits. We don't take on new members. We're all descendants from the original Brotherhood. Something's gonna have to change, or the empty suits are gonna be all that's left of us.
And yeah, I think we should travel together.
Let
Alright, and returning to Contreras here.
So you're back.
I took care of the ranger for you.
Good to hear. Well, I'd say you're officially invited to the big kid's table now. My stash is your stash. Oh, and I think you might get more use out of this rifle than I ever will. Enjoy.
And yeah, so speaking of that, good thing I made all that 308 ammo because we're going to be checking that gun out right now.
Bye.
Alright, so chambered in the 308 round. I have the hand loaded in right now. It's the This Machine M1 Garand of Fallout New Vegas. So before Gunrunner's Arsenal, this was the only way to get this weapon. And then Gunrunner's Arsenal added a base version called the Battle Rifle, which is not as good as this one, of course, because this is still the unique weapon. But again, until that DLC, this was kind of a hush-hush weapon, I guess, you know. Kind of a lucrative way to get it. You could also get it from, if you turned them in, Boyd will give it to you, I think, as well. But if you make a deal between Keller and Contreras, I don't think you get this machine. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, you can hear the shooting, like the sound effects, I guess. Oh. A little first-person action here. A little hip firing, and then, yes, the grand ping there. So very cool, very nice. We'll go ahead and holster it. And, you know, pretty cool weapon. And now, yeah, looking at his inventory as well, he does have Ultra Jet, which is pretty cool. You don't really see that. The thing in Fallout 3, I cannot wait to go over that game. It was my first entry to the Fallout franchise, actually, so I'm very excited to get that up and going after this, of course. So that one will be way more refined than New Vegas. I wish I had done it the other way, maybe, but I think it'll make the Fallout 3 series more unique. And yeah, now he has up to 3,000 12.7mm and now 1,300 308 rounds, 400 armor precinct. So he sells a lot of ammo now. A lot of good high tier ammo. But I do think that's going to bring us to a halt for today's episode. And next time we'll either pick up with Veronica's quest that she has, you know, beginning on herself, or we'll head up and do the whitewash quest. But as always, guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video. Share it with your friends if you think that also enjoys the content. And as always, I've been Cowboy Fitz here with you today, and I'll see you guys next time.